Take it down while it's boosted by those spike snots around it. But I want to do some damage to it beforehand. Make this fight easier. Machine will take a lot of damage from acid. I should do some damage to that behemoth. Then get the spike snouts to strengthen it. Now's the time to take it down. Back to normal. I need to wait for the spike snouts to boost it. The behemoth's boosted. I need to take it down before it weakens again. Parts for Denor. There it goes. There we go.
That was tough, but manageable.
It is hot. Rebels. Denor's in trouble.
Aloy! We can use a hand over here! Show them what you got, Aloy! Let's see how these guys hold up against the savior of of Meridian.
Honestly, I think y'all are doing. I'll even hit the dodge button and no dodge. She just stood there, even though I had an opening to dodge.
Rebels. Denor's in trouble.
You were in the tree. But that went better the second time.
Talk about timing.
Those Tenakth showed up from nowhere. I appreciate the assist.
Glad I could help. And I got those behemoth parts. Plus, I found what Warrend was looking for in the water. Somehow, he knew there were ancient ruins there. I salvaged what I could.
I guess those stories he loved paid off. Too bad he never got to see the ruins.
So, time to make that armor.
Right.
Something wrong?
I found a message from Warrend on the backside of the map. It just said, take care of them, Denor. The man who always had a plan left me in charge of our crew.
And that's bad?
I barely know what I'm doing half the time. What was he thinking?
From where I'm standing, you've been doing a pretty good job looking out for everyone.
I guess we have been able to hold our own. And now I'll make sure we win those shards for our efforts, too. If you ever make it back to barrenlight, you should stop by our main camp. I'll probably have this armor ready by then. You could come see us win Karuf's prize.
Maybe I will.
I see Denor's taking his new job pretty serious. Good on him.
And that's all the salvagers.
Very nice.
I
gotta say, these are some good pieces. Each set has great parts, but overall, none of them scream best in the West, you know? But not to worry, I might be able to pull in some favors. Sell these sets instead.
What about the prize?
Well, no one really brought what I asked for, so I'll just keep that and get going.
What?
You've got to be kidding me!
This is unacceptable.
I risked left
After
and
all the
limb for
work
this.
we did.
Not so fast, Karif. You said each set had great parts. So make a set that combines them.
She's right. It'd make the perfect defense against the Forbidden West.
A creative and communal endeavor. I approve.
And since
I love how
everyone came up with part
fabulous
of
she's
it,
Stalks,
they should all
darling.
get the shards you promised.
Fine. Then just forge the armor, give it to me, and I'll take it back east.
And let you walk away with our best work? No. Let the Savior of Meridian have it. She'll test it out.
I like this idea.
Best armor in the Forbidden West. Tested by the Savior of Meridian herself. Not a bad selling point. Okay, you all got yourselves a deal. I'll go get things ready with my business contacts then.
You do that.
Of course, it's leave it to an Oseram to get greedy.
Don't go anywhere. This won't take long.
It really shouldn't surprise me he would pull something like this.
This armor ought to be worthy of the greatest hunter in the Forbidden West.
Thank you. So, what now?
That little spot we found in the desert kind of grew on me. Wouldn't mind sticking around. There's still plenty of salvage to be done out here.
Looks like we're all staying in the West.
I guess I'll be seeing you around then. Thanks again for the armor. You all put a lot into it.
Well then, let's put it on and take a look at it.
Using those behemoth parts for the armor. Would have never thought of that.
It paired up nicely with your roller
Now,
back.
these armors are still
I
here.
believe you actually hunted one down.
What new weapon do I have? Oh, a new Vindicator Spike Thrower. This devastating Tanath weapon is ideal for hitting targets at long range. Penetrating, explosive, and even incendiary. That sounds like something that's going to replace my current Spike Thrower. Though I do like that Drill Spike. But that also has the Drill Spike. And that's improved explosive damage. The Oseram Artificer. Power, Resonator. It's a combat armor. Let's wear this one for a bit.
How'd you manage to get such a perfect finish on your arm?
Anything I can work on with this thing? No, because I need Dread. Oh, this one's gonna be a bitch.
The Lowland clan is loyal to Kara. We must break them.
I can turn the tables. Been spotted.
There's an arrow in your brain. You want to get some. You want to get some Neosporin on that. You don't want to get tetanus. God, let go of the wrong button.
Figure out what these guys are up to. I need to find whoever's in charge.
She's there! You're mine! We found her! Attack! What now?
Fortified an entire section of the camp. They're hiding in there.
There's an arrow in your knee.
These guys are friendly.
Where are the rest of them?
Looks like they're getting ready to ship out these weapons and armor. Rebels all over the west. I heard their operations can't get rid of them.
Lift yourself up. Make it easier on everyone.
Bring the bridge down.
Won't be
That got my
expecting us.
attention.
Run that. She's there. Get that before. Okay. Down. Firing on the Nora.
I should take a look in there. Command center.
An eye for an eye.
Command center. Orange. Sounds obvious. This one has a focus. Figures. How else would the override machines? I better take it.
The sooner we start searching.
Map. It marks supply lines, the different outposts.
Piercing sharpshoot bow. That's something to sell because I already have a good sharpshoot bow.
With some training, gotta keep going.
Trick. Rebels have been busy making weapons and armor. So I was right. This place makes weapons and armor and ships them out to their troops. I should destroy as many munitions as possible. That should hurt the rebels' operations. Not gonna use those now. That should be all of them. Guess the rebels will have to resupply elsewhere. Could go. Or I could deal with whoever's left. Either way, I think I'm done here.
Okay. Oh wow, that one's just ready to go. Fireclaw, I need the sack webbing. Have the primary nerve. For the Scorcher, I need the primary nerve. Snapshell, I need the shell bolts. Oh boy. More stealth generators for the Stalker. Oh, it's okay.
Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. But with a little time, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Aloy, it seems you've recovered some property that doesn't belong to you.
God damn it,
Oh,
Silence.
Surprised to see me? You know, after you tried to sell me out to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab?
Hardly. When I realized the lone huntress had been raiding Regala's camps, I knew you had escaped. Subtlety is not your strong suit. From now on, I suggest you stay away from rebel operations. You're meddling with something you don't understand.
What I understand, Silence, is that you've doled out machine overrides to dangerous people, and stoked up a tribal civil war. Again. I'm gonna put a stop to it.
Fine. Stubbornly blunder ahead as usual. Your efforts will only slow the inevitable. A warning, though. The Sons of Prometheus are very tenacious, and they want your head. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Oh, I'm scared. What will I do without your protection?
You should be scared, Aloy. More than you realize. But I have better things to do than educate you. Best of luck flailing about in the fog of ignorance.
Ow! One of these days, I'm gonna shut that arrogant mouth of his. Permanently. But first I have to figure out why he's doing what he's doing. Beta's so frustrating. I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet... she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
You're back. Good. Before we talk, I wanted to give you this. For helping me heal the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you, Zoe.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And... yours? How'd it go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them. The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
I mean, he wasn't trying to kill the world, and he was... The man was saddled with an unyielding guilt. I guarantee when I find his bunker, I'm gonna find his body. Probably hanging from the ceiling.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
Yeah, I've noticed.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice. It looked like you were working on something over there.
Just checking up on how well the land gods are doing, now that they've healed. And to think some people thought I should have given up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it would be a good idea
Carl.
to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those stormbirds in line. Varl looks pretty focused.
He's been obsessing over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about mountains hiding deep underwater that spew fire. If I understand correctly, Gaia said the flames they release come from the very center of the earth. Like a heart, beating with the life of the world. As always, the cycle can be found in even the most unlikely of places. Of course,
Never
Varl's
thought of it
most
that
interested
way.
in watching explosions happen underwater.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
Are you serious?
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
I don't think he meant that as an insult.
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
He's a vanguard. He's a soldier.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me.
I mean, the Savage East are some harsh lands. You have to be harsh to survive.
He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
Well, there's always Katalo.
Leave allowed Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
The two would probably start sparring and break something.
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
I should go.
Back to studying it?
What quest do I have active? Oh, I don't want to do that. I mean, I don't really have much else to do. Hold on. I'm gonna go up over here and try to get into these. We're gonna do more metal flowers next time, and then I'll track down a side quest. Probably the one that's here.